Ever wondered how machine learning and deep learning differ? Well, you're not alone. Let's start by defining these two intriguing concepts. Machine learning, or ML, is a broad concept that utilizes algorithms and statistical models to perform tasks without explicit programming. It includes techniques like decision trees, support vector machines, k-nearest neighbors, and more. Think of it as a smart calculator that can learn and adapt to new data. On the other hand, deep learning, or DL, is a subset of machine learning. It focuses on neural networks with multiple layers, also known as deep neural networks. These networks learn automatically from data, creating hierarchical representations. Picture it as an artificial brain, capable of learning and interpreting complex patterns. So while machine learning is like a smart calculator, deep learning is more of an artificial brain. Diving deeper, the complexity of these models and how they represent features is another key difference. Machine learning models can be quite straightforward, with fewer parameters to consider. They often rely on feature engineering, a process where domain experts manually design and select relevant features. This means they need a bit of guidance to perform their tasks. On the other hand, deep learning models, particularly deep neural networks, are known for their depth, with multiple layers that add to their complexity. These networks are self-learning, automatically extracting and learning hierarchical representations from data. This eliminates the need for extensive manual feature engineering. Each layer in the network is designed to learn progressively more abstract features, making deep learning models ideal for tasks with complex patterns. So, while machine learning models require a bit of guidance, deep learning models are more self-reliant. The amount of data and computational power needed for these models also sets them apart. Machine learning, with its variety of techniques, can work quite well with relatively small data sets. This is especially true when effective feature engineering is applied, allowing the models to extract the most juice out of every data point. In contrast, deep learning models, particularly those deep neural networks, have a voracious appetite for data. They often require large volumes of labeled data to generalize well and avoid overfitting. It's like feeding a beast. The more you feed it, the better it performs. Now let's talk computing resources. Traditional machine learning models are like economical vehicles. They don't require as much computational power and are less resource-intensive. On the other hand, training deep neural networks is like running a high-performance sports car. It can be computationally demanding and often requires specialized hardware like GPUs or TPUs. In other words, machine learning is like a small car that runs on less fuel, while deep learning is a big truck that needs a lot more. Interpretability and applications of these models also differ significantly. For machine learning, the models are usually more interpretable, meaning it's easier to understand the reasoning behind their predictions. They are like open books, revealing the calculations behind the curtain. On the other hand, deep learning models, especially those with many layers, can be more like black boxes. Understanding the decision-making process in each layer can be quite the challenge. Moving on to applications, machine learning is a versatile player. It can be applied in various domains, such as regression, classification, and clustering. It's widely used in business analytics, healthcare, and finance, to name a few. Deep learning, however, shines in tasks like image and speech recognition, natural language processing, and playing strategic games. It really excels when dealing with large amounts of complex data. So, while machine learning is a Swiss Army knife with many uses, deep learning is more like a specialized tool. In summary, machine learning and deep learning have their unique strengths and weaknesses. Machine learning, a broader concept, leverages algorithms and statistical models to perform tasks without explicit programming. It shines in its simplicity, interpretability, and capability to work well with smaller datasets. On the other hand, deep learning, a subset of machine learning, focuses on multi-layered neural networks. It boasts automatic feature representation and excels in tasks involving complex patterns and large amounts of data. However, it does demand substantial computational resources and large volumes of labeled data. Furthermore, its black box nature makes understanding its decision-making process a challenge. Each has found its niche in various domains, from business analytics to image recognition. Remember, the choice between machine learning and deep learning depends on your specific needs and resources. Thanks for joining us today, and stay curious.